There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy.
Now at the plate, Miguel Gomez. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Miguel.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Jordan is there, and they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A ball and 2 strikes. Just underway here at Fenway Park. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants are down 1-2-3. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. In now, number 78. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hitter, number 78.
Hops this one up, but this will land untouched. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there aren't a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore, so that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases, and he's not even done yet.
Here we go. 1-1 to Franklin Barreto. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Clevenger is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty B, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
The next 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Stay hot up there, huh?
Now another 1-2. And another foul ball.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Again, a 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Hey,
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too high. Ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Start of the 2nd here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as this game moves along. Of course, the grounds crew and the umpires will work to get this one in without a delay. But they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it is impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table. Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Williamson, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2000.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Batting 6, the catcher, Phil Cooley.
Into the box now, Phil Cooley, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Let's go right here.
Newby over at 2nd. Williamson at 1st with no outs. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not? That one a good take there on that pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to 2nd base.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
No one better. Let's go, kid.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The count now at 2-2.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that expect him to turn to.
This is line to left. Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, let's get out of this. Take the short one.
Down and away, ball one. Two men are on with two men out.
Good one up there, huh? You got it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Count even at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Grab your feet, big guy. Here we go.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. At the plate, Chris Taylor. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Let's go, Red Sox!
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Giants leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Rafael Devers.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 away.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there too. Do not test this guy's arm.
1-0 the count.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Jordan is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
3-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is underneath this one. 2 gone. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Jackie.
First pitch of the at-bat
Bradley.
on its way.
Junior.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Easy out, easy out. Place it first.
Left side, but well foul. One and two now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Still 1 and 2.
Leave it right here one time, kid. Come on, make it.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Hit in the air out toward left. Newby is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Enrique Arturo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Arturo.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Fouled off. Sale has his target, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Miguel Gomez is on deck.
Up, up, up.
Popped up. Jordan waits on it. 1 away. Into the box now, Miguel Gomez.
The first baseman, number 55.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gomez.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
Digging in, George Springer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Back in standing.
Hey, find something you like up there. Come on, guy.
He's ready. Here's the first offer. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. Gomez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Here we go, boys. Come on, Red Sox.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Newby. He singled his last time up.
Willie Newby.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and a strike now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1-1. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping in, Blake Swihart. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the ground screw out.
Two and 1, the count to Blake Swihart.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Set to get his day started, Daniel Brito, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Sit down now. Sit down.
Hey, come on, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Mac Williamson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's inside. 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the out. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate, Phil Cooley, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cooley.
In there at the letters 0-1. That's popped up. Barreto backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So it'll be the Giants DH, Alex Blanding.
Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Blanding.
Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick. Now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Let's go. Hey, your pitch. Right to me. Oh, here you go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-1-1-1.
He's on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding forward now is the DH, number 78.
Leading
Back
off
to the top
for
of the
the Red
lineup
Sox.
as they're still looking for their
The
first
designated
base
hitter.
runner in this one.
Number
No doubt
78.
about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Come on, fellas. Let's go.
Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Good lead. One strike.
Hey, you want to fly up there, huh?
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Where's that first now?
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Arturo fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. 34 home runs now on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Popped him up. Hansen has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front.
Leading off for the Giants,
Alan Hansen the next to bat. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Nobody here, nobody.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Go, guys.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. This the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
No strike.
1 out, nobody on.
Hey, here we go.
High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Now back to the top of the line. Stepping in, Enrique Arturo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The 1-1. Badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another chance? Jordan. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Terrence Jordan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1. Fastball well outside.
Hey, no one down here.
Now the 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Fastball is swung on and missed.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Hey, we got 1 out here. Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
O'Neill, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Now at the plate, Miguel Gomez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No, Frank.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Here we go, right now, Phillips.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Get 2, relax here this one.
2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Now batting. The left fielder, Willie Newby.
In now, Willie Newby. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Come on, big guy.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's safe. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. too high. 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Come on now, what's that?
Here he comes again. 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Nobody here, nobody.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next to bat for the Giants, Phil Cooley, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
No one better. Let's go.
Toward the alley in left center. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Comes set and the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, one down right now.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Let her rip.
The 2-1 home. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
You've heard people talk about towering home runs. Well, when you hit one over the monster, you know you hit one. Now, the only question on this one, was it going to stay fair? And it did.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here. Hey, let's go, big fella. Let's go right now, fellas, right now.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No runner, no runner. Hold it right there, hold it.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
In there, a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it. There we got one.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can starting to feel for it.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Giants lead it 5-1. Ready now, Blake Swihart. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's too high, ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Right side, but it's well foul.
Hey, need you right here, one time.
The 2-2 one more time. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up. Gomez scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 78. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Here you go, guys. Get there.
Hey, one away.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Swihart takes his lead at third with 1 away.
Right here. Let's go, kid.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Here you go.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Franklin.
First offering on its way down the third baseline.
Here we go, one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hey, get on yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He went deep last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot. His second home run of the game. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Nope.
And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
Pitch up there. Come on now.
2 down now.
All right, 1 time right here, kid.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Garrett Jordan.
Hey, first pitch strike to the head right here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Yeah, let her rip 1 time. Keep driving. Let's go, big dog.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster.
That's the
Boy,
way
it's
to
so
hit the ball
frustrating
right
as a
there. Good
pitcher. You
job.
make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there.
Your attention,
Try to bust
please.
him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He
59.
executed his pitch, but
Andrew.
nice job by the offensive player.
Flores.
Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Andrew
Come on, Daddy,
Suarez
like a big
comes
dog.
on
Right
now,
time,
and this
right
move
time.
looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball. 1 strike. Get out of there. Short way.
Yeah, rip that up there, huh? Like stand up there, huh?
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Newby has a play. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We're through 6 full. Giants out in front here, 5-4. Ryan Weber is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Standing in, Miguel Gomez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
55. Miguel Gomez.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Weber, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2009 MLB.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit.
Hey, let her rip
1-2.
1 time. Hey, nobody gone now.
The other way out to left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
George Springer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, no outs now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Gomez gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
Cut. Hold.
Digging in once again, Willie Newby. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Newby.
From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Let her rip.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey,
got one out here.
No one better up there. Let's go.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
There you go. Left line. Swing better.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Good pitch and drive. Let's go, big dog.
Misses. Ball 2.
Get us a ground ball. Turn 2 right now.
He stays alive. Still 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Balls up.
Pitch popped up. Jordan is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. Now that'll bring up the big right-handed bat of Mac Williamson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a little blooper to center.
Find the ball.
Bradley moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
The catcher, number 8.
Digging in and looking for more. Phil Cooley.
Hey, here we go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave a couple. They lead it 5-4. Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Tyler.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Attaboy.
Let's go, kid. One time right here. Here we go. Hey, no outs now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
There's a 1 now. Let's go. Here we go.
Wait for a good one and drive and I'll pick one out.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. O'Neill is retired, and there's 1 away. Settling in now, Blake Swihart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Henson moving to his right, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Brito.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Brito.
Strike taken up in the zone.
And here we go.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Oh, big guy. You drive it right here. Go, 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 go,
go. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Williamson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Digging in, Alex Blending. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
It'll be interesting to see if they use this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Brito has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Alan Hansen. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Go, boys. Let's go.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. He's set. Here it comes, and he takes ball 1.
Hey, knock it down. Make it play infield.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Henson stands at first with 1 out.
Yeah, we got one right here. Yeah, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
Hey, your turn now. Your turn.
The 1-1
Clutch up for us, Eddie.
is taken for strike 2.
Come on now. Get the pitch up there, kid.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Enrique Arturo. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, good way, now. Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hey, let it fly right here.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Red Sox 4. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, number 78, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
The 1-0 runs a bit inside for a ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
The 3-2 one more time. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Taylor settles under it near second. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Franklin Barreto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball. 1-0.
Place it first.
That's wide. 2-0.
2-0. Come on, big guy.
1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Ready to take his hacks again, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Your turn now. No one better.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Brandon Maurer takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 37.
Rafael Devers will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away.
Get your pitch right here.
Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back.
He's driving it. Nobody better right now.
The 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul.
Keep it going up there.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Barreto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Nobody better. Clutch up for us right now.
Fouled away.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
The 1-2. This is on the ground
Come
over
on,
the
come
first.
on.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead one, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Ty Burnett enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Number 55.
Pitch on the way.
Gomez.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is there. One out. At the plate, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
George.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, get the pitch. Let's go.
2-1.
Two balls, one strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't rub any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now batting, Willie Newby. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, man, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Come on, Boston! Come on, fellas, let's go.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. 2 out, nobody on. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the drive to see a heat.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it's now 6-4.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer if they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Phil Cooley is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Go. Hey, 2 away now.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Williamson, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Come on, Boston.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, your turn right there. He's on the rope. Let's go. Drive him in.
All right, come on now. One time.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Giants on top, 6-4. Derek Law takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Striding in to start the 9th, Terrence Jordan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, come on now.
Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, get one.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I don't care how you find your way on the 9th inning. Anytime you can bring the tying run to the plate, you're doing your job. Now we got the bloop looking for the blast.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's set and the pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Hey, let's roll 2 right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Right guy, right place. Here we go.
Go one out now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Let him go.
Here we go. What's up for us here?
Come on, Red Sox.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
O'Neal.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
All right, Tyler, let's go.
Hey, get this ground right here. Here you go.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We got one.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Another payoff pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Byron Buxton will be summoned down to be the pinch runner. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, the former catcher turned utility man Blake Swihart. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
6-4 the outcome today. The San Francisco Giants rode an important